Hello and welcome back to the Internal Library Meditation Series. If you'd like to skip this introduction, the meditation will start at the 1-minute mark. Locate yourself somewhere where you're unlikely to be disturbed, and when you hear the bell, the practice has begun. You'll hear today's consideration, followed by long periods of silence, during which time I'll occasionally check in to remind you of the practice. I'll let you know when we've reached the final minute, and when you hear the bell for the second time, the practice has ended. As always, these meditations are free for everyone. I don't ever want a lack of money to stand in anyone's way of their cultivation of focus, presence, and peace. But if you do feel called to make a contribution in some way, you can find PayPal and VenMo links in the description of this video. All donations are greatly appreciated. And now, on with the practice. For this meditation, we'll be meditating in darkness. And I mean total darkness. If this makes you nervous, you're of course welcome to skip this practice, but if you receive it well, I'd like to challenge you a little. Darkness means many things to many people. And you may find that with some meditative attention, the meaning of darkness for you may evolve. You'll want to find a location that is about as close to pure darkness as you can find. That might mean practicing at night, or practicing in a room that has no lights on whatsoever, and no lights coming through cracks in the door. You want to be genuinely unable to see anything. I've found that the easiest place to find this darkness is either in a closet, in my bathroom with all surrounding lights off, or even under a makeshift fort like we used to make as kids, using blankets and chairs and pillows. So, before continuing this practice, pause if you need to, locate yourself somewhere truly dark. If you can see anything at all, it really won't have the same effect. Okay, have you found that dark place? If so, then let's begin. Breathe in deeply and breathe out fully. Do this a few times and send a few waves of relaxation down your body. Get comfortable so that you don't feel inclined to move around. And with eyes open, start to simply take in the darkness. See clearly that you can't see anything at all. And if you can see something, make it darker. See the darkness. Gaze deeply into it. Try closing and opening your eyes a few times. What's the difference between the darkness behind closed eyes and the darkness with eyes open? What's it like to have your eyes wide open, ready for light, and yet none is coming in? Let that absence of this sense, our most acute sense that we have, really settle in. From here, meditate as you normally would. Focus on your breath, your senses, your feelings, your thoughts. You know the drill. I'll chime in occasionally to sensitize you to aspects of your experience. Notice your other senses in this state. How is your hearing without your vision? How is your sense of touch, your feeling of your own body? Do your thoughts seem, in some sense, louder without light? Do they seem quieter? If your eyes are closed, open them again. Gaze into the darkness. What does this level of darkness bring up for you? Is it unnerving? Is it soothing? Is it perplexing? What emotions come up from this lightless environment? Be present, absent your sight. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, "If you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you." Gaze into the abyss calmly, clearly, openly. Be with the darkness. Let it house you. And from here, let the practice come to a close. Rest your eyes. Just be for a moment. slowly, surely, preparing to formally conclude. And how was that for you? How is that different from your usual practice? If you found it useful or interesting, come back to this environment occasionally. See how your relationship to darkness may change over time as you cultivate more presence and stability. If you're ready to re-enter the light, please do take care of your eyes here, as they likely have adjusted to the darkness. Don't go straight into a bright environment. Be gradual. Be mindful. Thank you once again for taking time to cultivate your focus, your presence, and your peace, both for yourself and for the rest of us. Take care, and I'll see you next time.